Warm greetings of the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans, and thanks for joining me. Most of you who follow the content pertaining to the disappearance of Summer Wells have possibly heard that one of the children of Miss Mulani has spoken. I will bring you my commentary after. Well, I don't really have anything to play because I'll just tell you where you can go and watch the said. I can't even get it out. The said face conversations. I can't speak today. I'm sorry, because this is starting to annoy me. I can't get my lighting right because I can't decide how I want the lighting. Excuse me. I can't see out these glasses either. This is bad business. Miss Mulani's daughter has spoken. I put children in that title. Some of you may get thrown off thinking I mean the Wells children. No, Mulani's daughter. I think her name is True M. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. Really, I'm frustrated because I'm trying to figure out what the F is going on. Why is everybody wanting to talk? See, this is what I don't understand. Where is the kid? Where is the kid at? Where's the child? All this talking. Everybody wants to talk, tell something. This is baffling to me. This is an open discussion. Please be respectful in the chat. You're welcome to hit the panel. I'd like to hear different people speak. You'd have to keep it brief so other people can join in. I want to thank all of you for subscribing, following the content. God bless all of you. I'm going to go ahead and get right on in because this is just buffoonery, all this talking, and nothing is leading to the child. The content I'm about to bring to you is what I found on someone's network by the name of True Crime Commentary. It's called A Message from True M. It's I'm not about to sit here and read all that those texts. I'll just briefly skim over what I can remember from those said texts. You feel free to go over to the said channel to read the text messages yourself from True Crime Commentary, A Message from True M. This is the daughter of Miss Mulani. I'm assuming this is her child. I have a lot to say in this live pertaining to the information that was revealed in those private conversations. This is just utter buffoonery to me that a child is now talking. So I'd like to know, how old is she? How old is she? How old is this child that's talking? Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. We want to get started. How old is this young lady that's talking? Miss Mulani's daughter, Ali Mulani. Most of you know who she is. She's been quiet. Her and H have been quiet. How old is the child that's talking? When you look at said photos of the child in this person's commentary, she also looks biracial. We'll get to that. She talks about different things in this commentary, and I'm just skimming over it. I'm not going in any fashion or order because I'm just going by memory. She makes it known that she never ran away to the Wells home, Candace and Donald Wells. So what I want to know is, in this commentary, in this conversation, she lets it be known she slept in a truck. They put a mattress in the truck because Don didn't want anybody in the house at that time. So what I want to know is, then, Candy, why did you invite them there? You know your husband better than anybody. So why would you invite these kids there? Why would you invite anybody there knowing how Donald is? Then the girl lets it be known she goes and knocks on the door. If Candy lets her in, her and a friend. So her and a friend were out there sleeping in a damn truck when they were originally invited to this woman's house. So then we have to ask ourselves, why the hell does she keep going to this woman's house knowing how she lives? Because she lets that be known also in the commentary, how the Wells home was at that time when she was last there. And we can go on and say, she's basically saying there was sewer water up there. So when you say up there, what do you mean? There's no clean water running out of the toilet, the shower, the kitchen. Which is it? Because she didn't say. So we're going to assume everything. Why are children sleeping in a truck on a mattress? Why didn't Don want those kids in the house? She also mentions about him coming and going and getting high, going to buy crack, being gone for 2 days or so. Candy, why would you put up with that? Some remember, this is stuff that wasn't even in my notes because I'm trying to remember everything. You're going to let somebody leave your house, your husband, and he goes and gets high, or wherever he went, he comes back days later, and you're going to stay with him? Why? You have children by him. Why? Why you don't have your stuff together for a 39-year-old woman? I'm wondering about that. You're a mother of kids, or you were a mother of kids. And for 39, you're backwards. Ass backwards. And Mulani, you're backwards too. Yeah, I'm going to get to you too. Why go back? Why go back to this lady's house? You want to clear up the rumor that you didn't run away to her house, but why go back under the conditions of her house, knowing her husband didn't really care for you and your friend there? Why go back? You know the lady gets drunk, she gets high, she's giving you drugs, you and your friend. You also say she gave drugs to her kids, weed, alcohol to you and your friend. Why are you fooling with this woman? You said you were friends with her. You're talking about her like she's your age. But maybe that's what we've already come to the conclusion, that Candy is childlike. She is a big kid. She's a big boy. Nothing makes any sense. How many times has this True M girl ran away? I really didn't want to mention her name, but I'll just say H's sister. How many times has she ran away? What type of relationship does she have with her mother to keep running away? Why are you running away? Why isn't this woman putting her in a facility for delinquent children since she keeps running away? Because you know, by law, you're not supposed to get any type of nothing for your kids to keep running away, staying away. Hell, are you pushing her out of the house? I don't know, because I don't know you. She also said her brother keeps lashing out, boy H. What's his problem? What's wrong with him? Does he have some type of issues, mental development, anger issues? What's his problem? You threw your mother under the bus by talking to this lady, whoever she is. You threw your mother under the bus. And why didn't your mother want to talk to this lady? And why did you decide to talk to this lady? And lady, why are you talking to a kid? Why are you talking to a child? Do you think that's a good idea? Because some of you think it's okay for Donald Wells to be talking to Chris and this person and that person. You want to learn everything you need to learn about him. Maybe he'll trip up. Has he tripped up so far and told you where Summer is? No. He's talked all around the subject, but he's not told you where Summer Wells is. Do you think it's appropriate for you to be talking to this child? Who reached out to whom first? You called her, she called you. And I want to know why Allie allowed her child to talk to you. Allie, you know better. Ain't you tired of being in shit? You all are just glutton for drama. You're drama-fied. You're scream queens. Scream queens. Allie, I'm wondering if you're even going to be able to keep custody of your children, because you're on a roll right now. You've been real quiet lately, you and H. And now your kid's talking to some YouTuber. Damn, don't y'all get enough? What does it take for you all to realize this is not a game? There's a child missing. And the fact that this girl wants to speak out saying she don't want nobody to think she got the kid. Well, I didn't think you had the kid because, hell, I didn't even know who you were until today. Why would you have a child? You're barely living yourself. So where the hell would you take a 5-year-old? Makes no sense. And as I stated, she looks like she's a biracial child. So where is her father? Where's this girl child's father? Does he live in Tennessee, out of town? What? What's his stake in the game? Is he in the girl's life? What? Because she needs a parental figure like ASAP. Because Mulani ain't doing it. Big girl is not doing it. In the beginning of this video, you hear some old woman raspy voice saying she gives such and such permission to talk to True, vice versa. Who is that? Is that the grandmother of H and this girl? Who's that lady? Then we also hear that same lady giving information pertaining to what Grandis knew about June 15th. So is she and Grandis friends? Is this Ali Mulani's mother that's talking with the raspy voice? Who the hell are these people? Man, I'm lost, befuddled with these people. Who are you people? Damn. Seriously. Who are you all? I mean, it's one clown jumping out of a car every day. Every day. And it's not to call the child a clown, but I'm speaking metaphorically. This got to stop. He said, she said, man, where is that baby? Because I don't do this kid stuff. I don't do this kid stuff. This talking to kids and stuff, I don't do that. Because that's play. You're playing a dangerous game when you start involving talking to children. So now we have to ask ourselves, is what the child told this lady, did she tell the police or the FBI the same thing? You understand where I'm going? And as I said, big girl Allie, why did you allow this woman to talk to your kid when you don't want to talk to her? Why is that? Because you got a lot of heat and flack for talking to these YouTubers that put you up there on the big screen. Then you talk to Chris. It's just a vicious circle of nonsense with these people. A dirty game. She lets it be known that Don and Summer were bathing together. How the hell would she know that? Because is the shower upstairs or is the shower downstairs? How would you know that a grown man was in the shower with a 5-year-old? Then she said the boys didn't take baths. What? Okay. It's a little shower thing. What is that exactly? A little small closet with a shower head and drains in the floor. But then you said it was sewer water. Huh? Okay. Said something about a man in a shed. Well, how long was the man in the shed? How long was he staying on the property? When was the last time that man was on the property? The man in the shed. And I'm thinking this is the same man that we heard months ago that used to get drunk. The wife put him out and he stayed up there. Whatever his name is, it don't even matter at this point. Candy picks up some strange man from a gas station and brings him back to her house, but then lies and say it's the grandmother's friend. See, I'm ad-libbing now because I didn't even write that part down. Candy, you're just picking up these men, bringing them to your house, knowing you have children. Candy giving weed, alcohol to the same girl and her friend, which is wrong. Allie said, no, don't do that no more. What the fuck? Huh? I'd have bust Candy in her head. I'd have bust her in her head. You don't give my kid no drugs, alcohol, nothing. Birds of a feather. Summer always looks sad. You asking a girl to send you pictures of her where she's not sad. What the fuck is this we're talking about? You asked her what you think happens to Summer. What happened to Summer? The young girl tells you she believes Candy and the brothers, either Candy and the brothers did something to the girl or the grandmother. But they all know. Why speak now, young lady, to this person? And as I state, why do you feel the need to speak to prove to us, random people who don't mean nothing to you, that you don't have Summer or you're involved some type of way? Honey, we didn't even know your name. I didn't know nothing about Allie. I didn't know about Allie's son, H. I didn't know where she stayed. I didn't know how many children she had until now you coming forward talking. See, this is why you don't talk. Sometimes it's best to let people wonder. You're a child. And what did I tell you all last night in my live? One of my lives. A child is to stay in a child's place. And when he or she becomes adult, they will put away childish things. And in this case, children are behaving as adults because the adults are treating them as adults, and the adults are acting like wayward brats, misfits, delinquents. But yet they're grown. The roles have been reversed. Who is the old lady speaking? Is this the lady that's spinning the web about Grandis and June 15th, that she has knowledge of what happened to Summer on that fateful day? This old lady with the raspy voice, who is she? Is this Ali Mulani's mother? The hell are we talking about here? Are you all doing all this talking for fame and clout? Because you're not getting it on YouTube. I can tell you that now. I'm on YouTube and I'm not famous. So you talking to a YouTuber, you ain't about to get no fame up here. So I don't know what all this chitter chatter is about. Everybody want to talk to a YouTuber. I'm trying to figure out, what is the YouTuber offering? Because she says that in it. Do you need anything? Or he. That's what's in the text. I'm just saying she. Do you need anything? Well, she probably will eventually. Who are all these people? Who are these people? The Wells, Mulani, Jose, people in sheds, people on properties next door sleeping in tents allegedly. Who the hell are these damn people? Because I feel sorry for anybody that lives out there in that area, because what they're going to think, they're going to be thinking we all are just a bunch of damn low rent hillbillies back up in here. Don't group us with them. Amen. Illinois, Wisconsin. Where is the grandmother? That was mentioned in the conversation. You see, there's no truth to nothing because you don't have a receipt. And the only way you're going to get a receipt to this story is if you actually follow these people around and see where the hell they're going and where they sleep at night and where they stay. Bottom line. Then there's talk about the car again. When it was bought, back in the winter. Common sense should tell you, as I told you yesterday, they don't got their name on nothing because they don't own the damn car. If you're paying a note, that means you don't own it. $77,000 for that Subaru. Hell would freeze over first before I would ever sign my name with a $77,000 number on a sheet of paper with a Subaru in behind it or before it. Now, who is the biggest dummy that went and got that car for that amount? I'll wait. I'm out. I give up. I can't take one day off this jukebox. One solid day off of here without there being somebody in my damn inbox about these people. And the people that send me the stuff, you know who you are. You work around the clock. And I don't understand how you find time to see this shit on YouTube to send it to me. I'm sick of this. Where is Summer? All these people talking and chatting and feeling like they need to talk to a YouTuber. I had just about enough. It's not the house, it's the car, Jen. Subarus are great cars. Not $77,000 worth. They ain't confusing me because I'm woke. I don't condone anybody talking to children. For what? You're not a therapist. You're not a psychiatrist. That is the only person that should be talking to a child. Psychiatrist, therapist, social worker, or law enforcement. Mixing these children into this Summer Wells is not appropriate. And I understand everybody's curious. You want to know things about these people, but you don't use children to talk to kids because that's a dangerous road to travel down. It's mixing children into grown folks' business. And this is grown folks' business because dirty things have come out about the parents allegedly. And now you have a child spinning webs about Candace Bly behavior, feeding her alcohol and weed, and spazzing out and getting drunk. Same things that H had said. It's not good. And Allie, you need your big ass beat down. You need your big ass whooped. Because you have problems with your children, obviously, for your daughter to be running away wherever she's going. And the fact that she was lying to you about where she was going shows me you're not a good parent and you don't follow through to call the mother of whomever the daughter's telling you where she's going. You're supposed to be calling the parent to say, Ring, ring, ring. How you doing? What's your name? Suzette. Oh, you want my daughter to come to your house? Okay, where you stay at? Okay, well, I'm gonna come over there and make sure you stay right there. Okay, I'm gonna bring my child over there. I don't need Candy as the middleman and nobody else because it ain't gonna be no middleman because I'm gonna take my child to your house directly. I'm getting ready to see my child go in your house. And I might sit at the corner to make sure my child don't come back out of there and go some damn where else. That's what you do as a parent. So the fact that the daughter was lying about going to a friend's house and then Candy ended up coming to pick her up, that lets you know the girl had to walk and went somewhere else to get in Candy's car. Stay woke. Hey, ACY. That girl could be getting in all kind of foolishness. End up dead, missing like Summer. She keep running away. You get in the right hands. Oh, yes. Let's go in the belly of the beast. Because everybody likes slumbering down in that belly. So tough. Y'all like going in the devil's tummy? Well, we're going to go in there right now. Little girl, keep running away. We're going to be talking about you next. This is serious business. That's why I said, a lot of people covering this story and talking about these stories, you ain't serious. You ain't serious at all. That's a child. A child is running away. And you're talking to a child when the child, mama done told you she don't want to talk to you. And the mama's so stupid, she letting her talk to this woman. But I tell you what, the state let that heifer stay raising them kids. They gonna end up a YouTube story. That part. All her kids gonna end up a YouTube story. A boy with an anger problem. Young girls getting weed and alcohol before their time. Next, you're gonna find out they've been assaulted, beat up, or God forbid, killed because they got in the wrong hands with wrong men, wrong women. And since y'all love crying about human trafficking in East Tennessee, well, what the hell do you think she's gonna end up if she keep running away? That's my commentary. Welcome to Everyday Shenanigans. Want to donate to the channel? $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. Thank you. This is some felonious behavior by all these adults that don't need children. Allie don't need no kids. The Wells don't need no kids. You all should not have nobody's child. Go get snipped tomorrow. Lay on the table. I will set up some coins in a jar so you can go get snipped. Every single one of you. Line every one of you up and go line up at the nearest hospital up there in that holler, and all of y'all lay on the table and get snipped downstairs. Because ain't none of you got no business with no children. Hold on one second, guys. Thanks for joining me. Why are y'all talking about Equisearch? What's the problem now? Nobody stays on point anymore. It's always some confusion. I hate wearing my glasses. Forgive me. I was trying to dim my light because I didn't want to have a heavy light on me. How y'all doing? They went there searching. Okay, Rags. I was just going to say, what's the complaint now? Okay, Jen. Because I just get tired of hearing the same old gossip about people. You know, give it a rest. And he shouldn't be talking about anybody. Ooh, and keep talking to that one out west. I'm sick of him too. Victim shaming. Yeah, all right. Keep running that mouth out there, you're going to be a victim. Surely is. In the worst way. YouTube will have a ball with that story. And that's sad to say that about a human being. But there comes a point when you need to learn when to shut up. You don't know how to shut up. You like somebody else I know, always talking. Gotta be seen. Thank you for joining me. Okay, what about him going out to dinner? I'm not going to take nobody to dinner that talk about me like no dog. And I understand the scripture says you should forgive, but I don't owe you no food. That's my opinion. Hello, True Blue. How you doing? Is the girl 16, 17? How old is she? He's probably hungry. He ain't making no money if he's not going to work, so he's probably hungry. Taking the Wells to dinner to break when Candace didn't even feed some of the damn mess. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Yeah. The little girl probably hadn't eaten, drinking anything. Dave Redder said Don apologized as he was always does after slamming people. Okay. I told you. Don't sit at the table with the wicked. They get food stamps. They ain't hungry. Well, they ain't getting no food stamps now because all the children gone. So that's why I said they probably are hungry. You missed that. If you like to join the stream, the panel, excuse me, hit the link. Try to make your point brief so others can also join in because there may be other people that sit in the box alongside you. Thank you. Yeah. They wouldn't get assistance now. They don't have their children. I was talking about before. Hit the link. Hello, Crystal Moore. There's no way I believe they didn't get assistance. $600 for a car and your house is run down and you're not bathing. You got sewer water. You don't have a tub. The kids look nasty in their photos. So that lets me know you don't buy no clothes. But then one girl said, that girl in that commentary said, who's asking the questions, the boys look clean. All right. Whatever.
Oh, you know I was coming through for this one. Angela, what did I say at the beginning of this story? That it was going to be bigger than Birmingham. Every day it's going to be something new.
Okay.
And I be doggone. It's something new. First of all, I'm not gonna even believe that Big Allie didn't know the girl was talking to somebody on social media. She probably put her up to it because I'm not gonna believe that the girl just decided to do this and spill all this alleged tea. I think the mama been telling the girl all of this, and some of it is that she saw some things. But I do believe the mother talked to her and said these things about Candy Cane because if we beefing and I'm just a trifling mammy and I want to be friends with my kids, then I'm going, talk to them like we best friends. I mean, everybody in this case is raising themselves. Everybody. H can go when he want to. She can go when she want to. The boys can stay home alone. Summer can go in the house when she want to. Come on now.
Somebody in the chat saying they have a family member in the police department. Well, good. Maybe their family member can go up there and help them get their house in order. Maybe the police can go seize somebody else's property and put a nice triple wide up there. Oh, I forgot, they won't be needing that because they ain't gonna get the kids back.
All right. Yeah, that part. So I'm trying to understand why people confused. Angela said that it was going to be something every day when the daddy couldn't shut up. Then he got the mama talking. They don't deal with 5,900 interviews. So everybody giving commentary, but yet it ain't no baby. Everybody seeing all these horrible things go on, yet there's no police CPS involved. I told everybody, I don't want to hear nothing about what you witnessed and ain't no police call. That's why I believe the girl mama told her this, and they went to a YouTuber, and I told everybody what the hustle was. I'm going to come out with the sad story, and I'm affected so you can send me some stuff. Candy Cane and Dunny got some stuff. Now these folks going to get some stuff. Do you need anything? Why would they need anything? Some are not related to them. You see what I'm saying? That it's a con game. And everybody is using their kids. Everybody is using their kids in this story. And now just imagine these people we see. Imagine what them kids went through. We only getting a tad piece of these people's personalities. Imagine what the kids been going through.
Hello, Brandon. Where you coming from?
Hey, I'm in Arkansas.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Is everything okay and dry down there?
It is right now. Everything's good. It's still hot.
Okay. What you got to say?
I've been through Tennessee several times, and I think it's about the same in Tennessee as it is here in Arkansas. Whenever they got rid of that little girl's body, we're not gonna find much of it left at this time. I don't think.
Not at this point, no.
Not at this point, no. And so, I mean, I hope the cops can come up with enough circumstantial evidence to arrest somebody. But this personal case, I just talked to Jesus about it already. I'm just done with it.
You call Jesus.
I do often. Because I got kids and grandkids of my own, so we have to stay in touch.
So what do you think about this commentary between this woman, whoever she is, and this girl child is about 16, 17?
I mean, I'm not shocked anything that's going down there with Allie's kids. You could tell by the son's behavior. She's not on top of things. You know what I mean? Like with her kids. So,
I mean, do you condone, it's your opinion, do you condone the grown-up talking to the child, the children?
No, I don't condone any grown-ups talking to my children unless it's me or their dad. I mean, we don't get down like that.
Should be talking in this case.
About what's going on with them?
Yeah, they're talking to this woman. Do you think the children should be talking? Like the boy talked to Chris. Do you think the children should be talking?
I mean, if they need help, if it's a cry for help, they clearly need somebody to step in.
Chris went and found him, or they found Chris. Now this girl talking to YouTube. But what I'm saying is, do you think it's appropriate for these children to be interviewed and given these information? That's all I'm asking.
No, not just to YouTubers. No, if it's law enforcement or somebody that's gonna be helping them out, that I could understand that. But if I was Allison, my son would have never went on YouTube. I mean, I'm sorry, but when you're involved in a situation, why would you put your kids out there like that? You've seen what's been said about him.
You said it. Why would you put your kids out there?
As mothers, I would never do that. I mean, I have a 12-year-old daughter. She don't even get to stay the night with our neighbors down the street. I've known them for some time, but I don't really know them. You know what I mean? We don't do that.
Free. We as people are too free now, and it don't really matter if it's the South, up north, west, it's all the same. We're too free to make people into the word. Somebody come home, talk in the night, and you just pack a bag and let your kid go on over to somebody's house that you didn't go talk to. You didn't go see how they were living. You didn't go even see if there's actually furniture in the damn house. Understand what I'm saying?
No, but people do it every day.
They said that's my friend.
Every day people do it. My daughter, our house is an open house, so we let anybody when my son he's grown now, but when he was a kid, we might have 8 to 10 little boys over here every weekend when he was in junior high, because our house was a house everybody could come to keep everyone off the streets. Okay. Now my daughter's like that. Do you know how many kids I've met that have stayed the night over here, ate with us, stayed a whole weekends, went camping, and I've never met their parents? They get dropped off and they get picked up. Mm-hmm. To me, that's crazy. Yeah. But people live like that. I'm just saying, like, they do. I don't understand it, and you probably don't understand it. But
because I don't think it's a good idea.
It's not meant for us to understand. You know, I don't think
it's good to allow children to keep coming and not talking to their parents.
I don't know. Eventually, I did, or their older brothers.
Because of something. Yes. You don't want to be loud.
No.
Or something.
Yes. Yes. Eventually, I would catch up with these kids' parents. But I'm saying that there were plenty of times that I just was at the door like, oh, who are you? You are such and such. Come on in, So I think a lot of the same things go on here, that go on there. We have the same type of people. We got a lot of the same landscape. And, I live in Fort Smith. It's the second largest city in Arkansas, which is not saying much.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just right down the street from the woods. I mean,
okay.
And a lot of things happen out there. And people go missing and they don't come back.
Okay.
So I'm just saying,
that's anybody. That's why I tell people anybody can get
anybody. Yeah. And we all need to be more responsible for our kids. I mean,
I don't know why. I heard my feedback.
Do what?
Let me go out for a minute.
She'll be back. You can go on, Brandy.
Oh, I'm fine. This case is I'm just really tired of hearing about it because I think these people are just nuts. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just crazy.
I'm almost believing that Allie is conspiring with Candy Cane them, and this is a come up for all of them.
I said that from the very beginning. I said that from the very. I don't believe that story. And you said you got proof that she walked out to the car that day. That was hard for me to believe because I just don't see big girl getting off the porch for just anything. It must have been real important
for her to leave that Mountain Dew.
Yeah, to get off the porch.
I'm starting to believe that they are conspiring to see who can come up with the best story.
Well, she's echoing too now since y'all worried about the queen echoing.
Oh, it's me?
No, not ours echoing. We're both echoing. Why? I don't know.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say. I've been watching this from the beginning. I always watch you. You have me rolling at work. I work all day, so I have to listen to all your replays, and I'll just be at work laughing with my headphones on, and the girls will be like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "You can't even handle it."
I always say to them, "What are you watching?"
Yeah. Yes. That's what I tell them. I'm like, you won't even be able to handle it. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, guys. I'm glad I caught you. And hopefully, I know every day is something. But, girl, I will be so glad when I do not have to hear these people's name no more.
Okay.
Ever again.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I don't know what happened. Why I was echoing.
Is it echoing now?
Don't hear myself. It just
Do you believe that?
It just seems like when certain people come on, it starts to echo. It's very weird.
I'm starting to believe that they conspiring to figure out who can come up with the best story. And
See,
every
Diane,
day it's a new story. It's a new layer to it. It's a new twist to it. It's a new something. And these kids are not that old for all of this to been going on that long. I mean, we talking like she was. I mean, the way you describe it, she talking like she basically lived there. And I just find it hard to
you know,
believe.
but when you listen at how stupid it sounds, a mattress on a truck,
Right. Hmm.
and you should have told Candy, "I'm take me home." Or Candy should have
Right.
offered to take you home. Okay, my husband acting up. He don't want nobody here. Let me take this child home. These are children. So that's why I know Candy is ignorant as hell.
Well, something kind of strange about that because Dunn allegedly is a pedo, and you got young girls coming. Wouldn't the pedo want the young girls to stay?
Well, the pedo ain't gonna be where they at though. He gonna be downstairs.
All
So
right.
he would have no reason to be upstairs. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But then again, what was they gonna sleep? Because they gonna
Oh,
go down a rabbit
the
hole
same
too.
mattress that they put on that damn truck.
But that's what I'm saying. A mattress is usually heavy. So
We don't know that. We don't know what kind of mattress they had. See, we don't know.
yeah, that's kind of odd. I mean, we talking about like a little full size mattress. Like, I mean,
Don't do this.
just a man who lifting it. We know Big Allie ain't lifting no mattress.
The thing about it is, where did you get the mattress from? Which room? That's what somebody asked about the living room. When the girl asked about the living room, that's what she said. No, it was a mattress. So that means the mattress was on the living room floor. And Don didn't want him in the house, so she took the mattress from the living room and took it and put it on a damn flatbed on the back of a damn truck. Are you listening to this?
The good Christian will leave them outside all night with all them
That's
dogs in
even
the
more
back of the
crazy.
truck.
2 young girls sleeping in a truck wide open.
The good Christian. But then again, if that happened, why would you keep going back?
I just mentioned all that in my commentary.
And Allie was okay with this, and they were still friends. CPS should be knocking at her door because this come out of her.
Everybody involved should stand account for child neglect. Allie, all of them. Don,
Right.
Candy, the grandmama, you guilty too because you knew how they were living. You got a child now talking about a mattress was on the floor in the living room that we never saw. So therefore, you already knew how they were living. I said that in the live before. Granny knew, she knows everything.
Right.
Come on. Stop this
Well,
nonsense.
then it's amazing that they laid out in the open and didn't nobody, and I'm not being funny, but nobody came and abducted somebody out there in a truck on a mattress wide open. I mean,
well, that's the reason why we know that Summer was never abducted. For that
right.
very
That was
this woman has left her children alone. You got young girls sleeping out on a truck on a mattress. A pedophile has had ample enough time to snatch everybody up there if they wanted them.
Yeah, it just amazed me that somebody could be right there and everybody went to sleep. And then she didn't call her mama, so she thought it was normal. And Candy went to bed again, just this normal. Like, what? And they getting dope. So if you're getting the dope, I guess y'all mama don't take y'all to the doctor, because if you did any kind of, you do the urine in the cup for like little physicals and things. I don't know. It gets better and better. This ought to be Love and Hip Hop, Hollerville style. We got the characters. All they got to do is film it. And I promise you, it'll go straight to the top.
It's just no words for these people. They're disgusting to me.
But something about it, the timing of it just seems so something.
Like what?
It just, we go from we looking for the baby to a bunch of interviews to a bunch of fallouts to a bunch of people coming out with interviews to SA charges being pressed to now we got the kids giving interviews. It just all seemed just so much like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right after that, now we find out it's just unbelievable. Because to me, if that was the case and she had all this to say, why didn't she just go on when Chris came to the house and tell all that when H gave his interview? Why would H give an interview, then months later down the road, she giving an interview? Like, I'm trying to see what I'm saying. It just all seems so weird to me. Because they had a professional interviewer right there. Why wouldn't they give it all at the same time?
Interesting.
Like, all of a sudden, they get in contact with YouTube or YouTube. See, because how would YouTube know to get in contact with a daughter? That's why I believe Allie fed her the information. And they trying to play this out with all these, and I'm not being disrespectful, but all these old grandmamas with smoke throat, they, these with all that smoke throat.
Ooh,
I'm trying to understand, how would they be okay hearing all this? And they didn't think to do nothing better for their grandkids, so the apple don't fall far from the tree. It just all seems so unreal to me.
Because now that I sit here, I'm trying to remember everything verbatim. The girl mentioned that in the commentary that one of the boys burnt his hands and he didn't never go to the doctor. So you're going to let a person with a 3rd-degree burn let it heal up on its own? Have you heard of such nonsense?
How does she know? Did she witness it?
Well, that's the whole part of the story now. She's the one spinning everything about what she saw at the house because she stayed there. She said they hung around. They were like friends. What you mean?
But see, that's the thing. They hung around like friends, but when it's time to go to bed, Don want her outside on the mattress on the truck.
Don,
you see,
obviously coming in from getting high. You're paranoid when you get high.
Okay, so I have to believe that every time they hung around, he got high and he was paranoid.
Well, the girl said he would come and go and stay gone for days. So who's to say she wasn't staying there on days? Don was gone, missing in action. So you don't know.
Okay, so now if she's there for days, what your mama doing? Your mama ain't working. I mean, what your mama doing? That you at Candy Cane house, because from Allie on Mount, the Candy Cane wasn't doing that for her kid. So why would it be okay for my daughter to be just here for days at a time? See how that don't make no sense? Allie said out of her mouth how Candy treated the kid, out of her mouth. But the daughter saying she stayed there for days at a time and she hung around. Don't make no sense. They contradicting each other.
You got to remember, she didn't even know the girl was there. I just told you, you didn't listen. When the girl said Candy would go pick her up from obviously somewhere, because she told her mama she's going to her friend's house. Obviously, Allie didn't double check to see that the child was at the friend's house. So that means she went somewhere and met Candy, and Candy picked her up from some undisclosed place. So the mama didn't know she was with Candy.
Okay. It just, something ain't lining up for me. I mean, yeah, I heard that, but it just, I don't know how to describe this. Like, I've never seen people like this. I wish this many people talk about the people in the case with the missing boys, because these people here with these stories every day, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, and I'm waiting on Dunn to come on out and say she lied. I mean, that's gonna be the next one.
Well, he gonna be upset when now that he know that she done told the sewer water up there.
I ain't never met people that was so open to tell everything, and yet there's no baby, and law enforcement ain't confirming or denying. It just like Keep going.
Well,
And what lawyer will want these folks?
They don't care about themselves. That's the point.
Right. But what lawyer, oh my God, what lawyer would take them on? Oh my God.
A lawyer that needs some money. And that's most
what?
lawyers. That's all. That's the purpose of your profession, is to get paid. Whether you're the butcher, baker, candlestick maker. You gotta eat.
Right. I just couldn't imagine. Cause if it would been my dog, I would have been like, what are you doing? And who gave consent? I mean, what? Like, you got kids that's telling stuff, and the parents just sitting like they in lot. I've never seen such foolishness. Like, this is the ghetto to me. Like, we talking about a missing baby, and we can't find the missing baby because the characters in the story are so outrageous and ridiculous that it's taking focus off who's the true victim here. Like, CPS should have been at the door when somebody sent them this tape. I'm pretty sure they did, or they will, and say, y'all come on up through there. And like you said, where's her daddy? All this sneaking off and getting picked up, and I'm at the friend house. Where's her daddy?
I don't know. Maybe he's in the shed. Everybody else is in the shed, so why the hell he can't be in there?
I'm so tired of that shit. Please don't tell me nothing about that shit. Oh my God. Where's her daddy at? Because I want to know how. No, man. I'm going to leave that alone.
She got a black daddy.
Oh my God. Don't.
What, did you miss that part?
No, I remember when you said it, but I'm just imagining all that hamburger.
I'm just saying, didn't you watch the girl? Then you watch the people's commentary where they showed the little girl what she looked like? She's biracial.
I just want to see her daddy. I promise.
Well, he black. How about that?
No, I got that part. I just want to see him.
Wow.
What he look like.
Why you want to see a daddy?
I want to see a daddy. I promise I do. Just I look at him like, oh, okay.
Well, you want to see her daddy, and I want to see Big Allen run.
Okay. Well, I guess we ain't gonna never see that. Cause that ain't gonna happen unless you got a bottle of Mountain Dew down there. And a pack of smokes.
You know what? Not some 2-liter Mountain Dew with some skates attached to them with little weed. Yeah. That's a new type of skateboard. Mountain Dew with wheels.
I can't wait. Like, it get better and better, Ella. You got to admit, this is one of the. It's like that's you be shocked.
That's the point I wanted to make before I ended my commentary. That this is disgraceful, and that why is it that every time a child goes missing, you hear this type of buffoonery and bullshit attached to the children missing. All this ghetto ratchet stuff. I don't care if they white, they black. You're always hearing about weed. You're always hearing about vaping, smoking, meth, fentanyl, heroin, bed bugs, scabies, broke down furniture, no furniture, Pookie Ray Ray going in and out, Billy Bob mess with the sister, the cousin, the butcher, the baker, somebody bisexual, somebody homosexual, somebody dressing up in men clothes, women clothes, somebody shaved all the damn hair off, somebody put a tattoo on their eyelid. Out here on the crazy stuff.
Oh my God, I'm wake up my heart. Oh God, Quad, Sharada down the street, everybody at the store, baby. It be something. It ain't never like something that flows in tragic and
Thank you
people
for
are concerned, it's always like
it's the same. Every story, somebody missing, somebody did this, somebody did this. You always beating the kids, putting them in closets, putting them in suitcases. I read that yesterday about that little staunch boy. I didn't never cover that story, didn't know nothing about it, you know. And then I'm reading this half of she done put a child, she done shot him.
mm-hmm.
And did something else to him, and then put him in a suitcase. Then went to
Yep.
the airport in a rental car to pick up the daddy. Then double back and use her car to go move the body. Man, who got time for all that? If it ain't working out, just leave. You can't take care of the kid. He's rambunctious. He don't mind. He don't do this. Hey,
Lord,
I
not
love you,
rambunctious.
but me and your kid ain't getting along. I got to go.
Crystal, right, sis?
I'm gonna get my luggage. Let me tell you something about me. I'll get my luggage so quick. I'm coming out of there like a thief in the night. You wake up, you ain't gonna even see my toothbrush left behind.
Look, Crystal, you're right. I thought wasn't nothing gonna get worse than the trap house in Alabama either. But baby, they don't outdid it, baby, with the shed, the holler, the people in the house. They don't outdid that. I'm sorry, they don't outdid that. And I never thought anybody could outdo the characters. I never did. But these people have topped it.
That's the point of all these stories. This is how these people live. White, black, Hispanic, foreign. They're ghetto. You are just ghetto. How are you paying $600 for a damn car but got a mattress on your damn floor in your living room? Make that make some sense. Who the hell want to crawl down to the damn floor every day and sleep on the floor?
I got this right. Every time I think about when that man went down that river, I was like, oh my God.
And I'm a big girl, and I can tell you right now, Queen ain't getting on her knees to try to crawl down on no damn floor, lay on no damn mattress. She ain't got to.
Ooh.
You just went and ordered you a new bed. You moving in somewhere new. That's how you do when you start now. But they too old for that. Yes, priority.
Yep.
You said it. Effed. $600. You can go in the back room at Rooms to Go and go get you a nice set of something, a dresser and bed for $600. $600. You can go buy a new set, a sofa and love seat from Rooms to Go for $600. Every blue moon, they'll have a two-piece for sale, and Rooms to Go has swanky furniture. So they making excuses to live like that in that holler.
They fixing it up now.
You pay somebody, Pookie and Ray Ray and Bubba, to come up there and haul that shit off your damn property.
Not Bubba.
Buses,
Bubba and Jim Bob.
They got the nerve to sit up there in that interview talking to Chris about a damn school bus, about my mama wanted a school bus to do what with it?
Ooh, that fire you up every time, oh baby. Every time I think about that man said Paw Patrol, the animal. What was the animals eat? What was the grocery? Like, I be having so many questions. And then I look and I just be like, oh my God, this is the ghetto. I guess they fixing it up now. Didn't he say they were cleaning it up? Yeah, he cleaning it up. Yeah, when that phone call you played the other day that he did. And he said he was cleaning it up because they were talking about the house. I said, oh, okay.
They're not doing nothing but getting high and drunk and butt dialing folks and calling people to play on the main line. And that's all Donald know how to do is call folks. I tell you what, y'all keep crying ain't no cell phone service. He sure been calling a lot of damn folks for them not to have no damn cell phone service. I keep trying to tell y'all to stay woke. It's a game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I asked. I was like, oh, they got a signal now. That's what I thought we discussed on the panel before with the other lady. I said, all the signal work, and she like, they switched.
You think she driving all the way down in Robertsville to go post a picture and a TikTok video?
I don't. I ain't never believed that. I go by what you said June 15. I told you it's 100 versions of one day. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. And we don't got about 73, 74 different versions.
That's why I tell
And
people, think. Everything you need to know is at the beginning of the story. Everything you need to know has already been said. You're questioning nothing because everything's already been told to you. They are liars. Grand manipulators.
I'm glad you finally said that because I don't know. Once a liar, always a liar. It's like you ain't lying that you like took an extra quarter out of a machine. You lying about your own child. So once you start lying about your own child, it ain't nothing for me really to listen to because you can't even be honest about your own child. So I already know you don't care.
They never cared.
You can do 100 interviews. You ain't did no searches, no flyers. It ain't no billboards. It ain't no nothing. Y'all don't got stimulus checks before this happened, taxes, all this great stuff.
And yet you sitting up here with a scaffold, what you call a scaffold, whatever the hell you call it, for the step on to get to the front door. You ain't even got steps to lead in your house. And you gonna sit up here and talk about what Chris said about your house. He don't know nothing. No, you don't know nothing. You don't know to get some cylinder blocks to step on into your house. Hey, you better get with Snoop Dogg and all them and try to do the crate challenge. Put you some nipple crates out there.
Look, people swear that's something new. We did that back in the 80s. Not no milk crates and just stack them up. Oh my God.
And go get you some slam piece of wood.
Come on, Queen.
Walk up like a with the slant on it, that piece of wood that you can just, it's real lightweight and you can use it like to roll somebody in or roll somebody out. I don't care what they do.
Don't you Mountain Dew box, girl?
Oh my God, y'all stupid. I was gonna say, what box is the one that came? Y'all stupid.
That girl said, lay. Yeah, the Mountain Dew, baby. Every time I think about they was sitting up there with that 2 liter on that table. Oh Lord, I be freezing.
And when you go to this channel, and see the pictures, they showing a big alley sitting there with H or whoever. This heifer sitting there with stains on her shirt. I mean, that's when you know you don't care nothing about yourself, that you will even come outside or sit in your own house with all these stains on your clothes. Man, take that damn shirt off and throw it in the damn laundry basket and put you a clean shirt on.
That was her Sunday best.
Sick of this, man. This got to stop. Yes, belly hanging out.
Girl. Oh my God. I just looked and I said, oh, I figured I was being pranked. I said, this can't be real. And it was, I watched, it was, and the grandma was smoking, sitting, and it looked like the mama should have said, baby, you might not know this, but you look healthy. I want you to get a moo-moo dress and put on. Shave under your arm, put your name moo-moo on, and let it flow. She can't wear a maxi dress, but she can get a moo-moo.
She can wear a maxi dress. You just put it on. Put
it
on.
No, ma'am.
She can stretch it out. Big women wear stuff that's small all the time. All she needed was to put on something to cover her body. I don't care what it was. I don't care if she went in there and found her a good sheet. Anything to beat what the hell she had on.
You go to sleep. Did you say cover up?
Somebody said a house coat. Somebody said a house coat. I did. I ain't heard that word in a long time.
Oh yeah, get you a good house coat.
Somebody bring my damn house coat here in my slippers. Dang, I'm dead. Ooh.
And she got them big old cankles and get them slides and be slide.
See.
Not a cardigan, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, she ain't. No, she passed the cardigan stage.
No, ma'am.
It's a sickening.
Right, Diddy did holler to the lady down the street.
It's like you want to give your opinion pertaining to this child giving her commentary.
Y'all hit the link. Oh my God, baby. Every time I think about it, and then I feel sorry for the kids because I can only imagine.
They gonna grow up
Like,
just like them. I'm telling you. If somebody don't get them out of there, they gonna end up with the same jacked up ways, jacked up thinking, smoking, drinking, hanging with anybody with a pulse, and they will end up being a YouTube story somewhere 10, 15 years down the road.
yeah,
That's it.
that just hurt my heart. I just hate to see kids go through that, but I don't know. Where did it all go wrong?
Yeah.
That's the crazy.
But you gotta care something about yourself at some point.
I'm just saying the mama went sitting there slouching.
Too much around here to look at to say, you know what? That's a pretty dress. That's a pretty pair of pants. Ooh, those are pretty earrings. Ooh, I like that haircut. See where I'm going? You got TV, you got magazines, you got books, you got cell phones. It's too much around us to be sitting up looking at yourself saying, hey, I could use some improvement. And I ain't saying you got to go live like somebody, look like somebody else, but it's too much around us to help you get yourself together.
I agree with that. But the mama wasn't sitting there. The mama was just chain smoking. And I was thinking, like, girl, you don't see your daughter sitting here with no shoes on it. I don't know.
No, she didn't have a chance. Summer didn't have a chance. And them boys didn't have a chance either. But maybe they will now. They're alive. They're in the state's care, praying that somebody decent will raise them. That's all we can do is hope. Hope and pray.
And they need to knock on Ella door. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Allie's no better than Candace to me.
But what I find interesting is that nobody has picked up that these people, the people that know them, tell their business as if it's only told to one person, opposed to it's told to millions of people. And it don't put them in a good light of parenting. And you actually can be reported for that. Why they playing these reindeer game with y'all? For money and Mountain Dew. Because that's what they doing.
Oh Lord, Gene, the grandmama ain't no winner either. Well, we know that. Neither grandmama. Because I know that was Glenda the Good Witch sitting up there with Allie.
Girl, when that boy said, you know how all grandmamas mean, and well, I don't really mean you, mama, but you know how she is.
She sat up there talking, and I said, Lord, forgive me for what I'm thinking. I said, that woman nose is stretched from Kingsport to Knoxville. My grandmama, what big nose you have. That woman got a big old nose. If I didn't know, but I thought that was a man sitting up there. Why everybody is like me, like men? Scary.
And not the good looking kind either.
Sherry is Allie's mom. Okay. Well, I figured that when they played it and showed I'm giving permission for her to talk, I kept thinking that sounds like the lady that was spinning the story about grandmama. So what you trying to tell me? Sherry and grandmama were friends and she told Sherry what happened? See, this is where it's getting tricky now.
That's what I was going to. So because I want to know.
They ain't friends, but their mamas are friends. And she told that woman what happened with Summer before she left. Is that where we going with this?
That's what I was just about to ask you. Who was the woman when you did the lie the other night when it was the grandma allegedly had
What
said
friend?
something?
Gibson said, what she said, Sherry isn't the grandmama. Well, who is she?
She probably be Candy Cane friend.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Sherry was supposed to be Candace's friend. Well, why does Sherry need to speak up for this child to speak? Well, isn't that child not Allie's child? I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
This don't make no sense.
Yeah, okay, she the sister of Allie. Well, wouldn't Allie have to be the one to give permission?
Allie's grandmama. The lady sitting next to Allie was Allie's grandmama. Okay, I'm dead. Rag says she's going to watch. See, this is why I don't like talking about this kind of stuff, because now you're getting everybody mixed up to who's who, because you ain't nobody should be talking. How about that? For nobody to sit here and try to figure out who's who. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Allie's mama sitting next to her.
Me too. That's why I've been calling her that.
I thought, who is that's her grandmama held somebody that had their child when they were 10. What the hell y'all talking about? Damn.
Not 10, Queen. What?
If you have an opinion pertaining to what was said by the young lady, hit the
I'm
link.
drop back down.
I'm irritated because this is stupid to me. All this is foolishness.
Too many people for one.
That's it. Now you have children talking. It's no good.
That's abnormal.
Yeah, H's grandmother. That's what I said. I didn't think that was her grandmother. This is
Let's see now. I'm gonna drop back down.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I never saw who Sherry was. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sherry sound like an old woman. That's what I said, Daphne. The children are behaving like adults, and the adults are acting like children. The roles are reversed in this storyline, like so many other storylines. It's always the adults are childlike. The children out here doing all type of frivolous stuff because nobody's making them mind. Nobody's watching them. Yeah, it's very chaotic. Well, we'll see if the church has something to say. Somebody says everyone looks 20 years older than they are. Pathetic, yes. It's sad to me. Well, I brought you my commentary. If you need to hear the replay of what I said pertaining to the messaging between these two, a child and an adult, I do not condone this behavior. Talking to a child. It was bad enough Chris talking to H. Now you got this woman here, some random person talking to this child. Allie is been alleged by the girl. Her mama didn't want her talking to the woman. Her mother, whom is Allie. Yeah, because you don't have no business talking to her. I said that. Talk to her for what? You want to talk to somebody? Go call Don. Y'all like talking to Don so damn much. Call him. Call Candy Cane. Matter of fact, go call Granny Cane. You want to find somebody in the store to talk to? Talk to somebody with some relevance. Go find that woman that went to Illinois and or Wisconsin. Go find her and talk to her. People are sick. They're trying to act like you all sincere with these questions and, okay, oh my gosh, and all that. Man, miss me with all that. Yeah, y'all doing too much, man. Right. None of these people matter. And it's not to be disrespectful to the child, but she needs to stay in the child's place. and you're putting her in an adult place by talking to her when her mother already said she didn't want you talking to her. But you will talk to her anyway. Allie should have forbade her child to talk. No, you can't talk to her. And if I find out you've been talking to her, you don't get no privileges. You don't get nothing. You think your life is miserable? Well, you ain't gonna have nowhere to talk to nobody. That's how you do. That's how you show your children they're not in charge because they are children. Nobody in the story has any self-respect or dignity about themselves. They're just walking around while Don talking about everybody else is zombies. No, boo-boo, you the zombie. You and all of y'all. Hollerville, y'all the zombies. She working today doing what? Yeah, law enforcement. It's the only person the children should be talking to. All this old hee-hawing around for views and likes and stuff, man. You YouTubers, man, y'all really doing the most. And this one, I wish would fall down a damn flight of stairs. I said that. God forgive me. You just do the most every time you go live. You just say stupid stuff. You just don't know when to shut the hell up. Act like you friends with somebody. Don ain't your friend, and you ain't Don's friend. Yeah, I said it. You ain't even a monkey in a suit, homeboy. Somebody said she got fired from her job. I don't know. But what can a grandmother tell? The grandmother don't have no direction either. Just saying. The grandmothers, they don't have no direction. Look at Candace's mother. So what can Allie's mother say? Allie don't have control of her own children. So the grandmother, what can she do? All these people are ridiculous to me. I'm truthfully surprised Don's still walking around. These people are getting crazy. Well, but you see it all the time. A lot of people that keep up a lot of foolishness and chaos, they live long years. They don't die like the good people that die early. You know what I would say, the good die young. It's people like Don Wells end up being 99 and a half when they fall over dead. She got fired from Walmart. Doing what? Oh, Lord. I can't say. Doing what, honey? Yeah, their lives are depressing. And we're feeding them. They go talk to somebody. One of us make a video. We're feeding the madness. Feeding the madness. Donnie boy got fired. Oh, I thought you talking about Allie. What y'all was saying. I grew up poor. We were clean. We didn't have much, but you could eat off what you said. Eat off the floor. Eat off the floors. Okay. Well, I don't see Allie being on her feet, so we might be talking about somebody else. She was a cashier. Okay. Sewer water. Well, I don't know, Bridget. If you want to join the discussion, I'm 1 hour and 19 minutes in. If you would like to join the discussion pertaining to this young lady, talking to someone, giving her, she's been asked personal questions pertaining to the knowing Candace, the child, children. Everything's up for interpretation. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe. Okay, Sunset. Hit the link. This is depressing. It's very depressing. The red car was paid for when purchased. No car payments. Well, the code of the new rumor out is that it's $77,000. You're not going to make me believe somebody paid $77,000 for a car and live like that. No way in hell. I don't believe that. Don said out his own mouth he makes car payments. So how could the car be paid for? I don't believe that. No way I'm going to give somebody $77,000 and live like that. All the cars to pick. $77,000, you can go get a big Ford or a Dodge Ram, a work truck, which will be a money maker. You would not go buy a Subaru. Come on now. $77,000, you could redo your house. Hit the link if you want to give your opinion. Oh, I'll be checking out of here. Well, then that means the insurance is more than the car note. Yes, that's the latest, 77,000. Saying it to the information I'm talking about right now. Yeah, we're not talking about the house worth 77,000. We're talking about the car being worth 77,000, you guys. Mary said last night she thinks their dad paid for the car. Well, who Mary been talking to now? Lord, I give up. Oh my God. But these people, I ain't never seen people that just cannot stop talking. What is it? I don't understand. What is it about YouTube that you got to keep talking to these people? And the YouTubers trying to hunt them down, run around like old dirty rats. Damn. There's something wrong with you people, man. Bored is not the word, man. You making yourself look as sick as the people that's in the storyline. You're doing too much. Yes, all this talking and no summer. Now we have children talking, acting like they're grown, talking to grown-ups about this and that, and nothing is about the child. This is nonsense. Ann, who are you speaking to? I know you're not speaking to me. That's what I don't understand. I'm going to hold a secret for 40 years. Then I'm going to go on YouTube over and over and talk about it. Then I'm going to call you and give you a heads up. I press charges. Exactly. I don't understand none of these people. These are sick. These are very sick, very, very disturbed individuals. Well, I'm 1 hour and 24 minutes in. That's the sad information. The young girl has spoken. Miss Mulani's daughter. You're entitled to believe the things that she said in the conversation about sewer water, car notes, car values, running away, not running away, sleeping on a mattress in the back of Candy's truck in her yard, donning one in the house. So many things were said. Don't have an adequate shower. Boys never took showers. Don didn't want them in the house, her and her friend. Candy picking her up somewhere, and Allie didn't know Candy was taking her to the house. She's thinking the girl's going to somebody else's house. Just a bunch of foolishness. If you like to hit the link, please feel free, or I will be checking out of here. I don't know. These people sick. Very sick people. Yeah, they all nuts. Yeah. Something's wrong with these people. I don't think any of these people need to have access to children, period. Not now, not never. They should never have access to procreate, babysit, nothing. Not now, not never. Well, don't worry about it, Raz, because I'm getting ready to check out of here. This will just be a short live. Like I said, I don't want to sit and read comments all day. Sorry. Daphne, you come up here. Why you telling Rags to come up here? Say what? A well and a pump? What do you mean? Hit the link. That's what you ought to understand about texting. If you're not texting in a complete sentence, we will not understand what you're saying. So therefore, you hit the link. You can thoroughly give your explanation, or we can understand you. Scabies, Lord, God make me itch. Well, I don't know what's the truth about the report, welfare report. I don't know. Because you know, in the end, somebody gonna go down for that too, if that's true. If those reports are true, somebody gonna go down for that, leaking them out. So you're gonna lose your job. Could be fined anything for leaking government records to a YouTuber. Lord have mercy. This is some sick mess here. Trail cam pics. What about a trail cam? Trail cam to what exactly? Through the dog trail? What are you talking about? I don't know, Didi. No, the police has to get permission to talk to a child's parent first. Can't interrogate a child without a parent present. I think the report is bull for God true because of it was that bad. She wouldn't go up that all night, run away and go up there just 5 minutes of fame. Okay. And Darren, who is your sister? I wonder how they got the CPS report. Yeah, I'm wondering that too. Someone leaked it or might be fake. Who knows? Right. Either or. This makes me sick. I hope they go down in flames. Supposedly at a well and pump Candace and Don. What about the well? I don't understand what you're saying. Becky. You asking the wrong question, honey. See, what they do is let Don just talk in circles. He's not doing it but humoring himself and helping them get views because you're not learning anything. Well, Soul Survivor, the best way not to end up like that is not to think like that and not to keep company with people like them. That's how you don't end up with a life like that. Because I see people like that right now, and they can't get 5 minutes of my time. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't ask me about nothing. I might see you in the street and speak to you. Don't know you, but rolling with you on a daily basis, hell no. You'll never get in my company. That's how you get yourself wrapped up and stuff. Street people. These are street people. I'm going to say that. These are street people. Candy picked the man up at the gas station. And allegedly the girl said in the commentary that he was a crackhead or something. And then you done brought him back to your house where your children are. And who's to say her children weren't in the car when she picked them up? See, you don't know nothing. This is crazy to me. And the fact that this child is repeating that like not out said. Is it that she knew this because she was around? Or Alex feeding her this information? See, this is why I kept saying why a child should not be talking to this woman or any adult unless it's law officials. Photo from a field camera in the area, reportedly from Ellie's source. But what is it saying? Y'all need to stop talking in the chat and hit the link. So I can understand what you're saying. Don and Candace leaning over a well, claiming bad stuff was happening. Bad stuff was happening to whom? Thank you, Tribble. So somebody got a camera in the middle of a field. Is that what y'all telling me? Oh, wow. This is sick. This is very ill. I can't be still right now. This is... If somebody out there listening to this live, because the people in the chat, I don't know what the hell's going on with them. Somebody who's passing through and you watch YouTube and you know this story they're talking about, some camera in the middle of a field, please hit the link or I'm out of here. Simple things. Why can't you hit the link? What is the problem? I don't understand anybody that could text like this. This is running 1 hour and 33 minutes. Are y'all understanding what I'm trying to make y'all understand? You're texting for 1 hour and 33 minutes. I don't think you already think about that when you are in somebody's live chat. You are literally texting as long as the camera is rolling. Y'all don't find that strange? Yeah, I'm on one tonight. Jesus, well. Thank you, Miss Phipps. Jesus, now I'm get out of here. Hello?
Hey, Queen, how are you?
I don't know.
The
How was your
picture
sister?
of
How was your sister you was in that chat talking about?
Oh, Willow. I've been doing ancestor readings.
Who?
Willow, Above and Beyond Ancestor Readings. Sorry, I'm sick. My voice.
I don't know her. Okay. Run it to me. I'm gonna cut my camera out for a minute, so I got to.
I just popped on to tell you the picture they're talking about. Doug was on with Crime Stories Obsessed earlier, and that's where they showed the picture. I take a screenshot of it if you want me to send it to you in your email. I just need your email to send it. Sorry, I look like crap, everybody. I'm really, really, really sick.
I don't know what's going on with me. Hold on. Let me stop my cam. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Just repeat. If you can't talk long, just tell us what you saw and then just remove yourself.
Okay, I will. So earlier on Crime Stories Obsessed, Doug was over there. And she had put up a picture, and it was like blue, and the writing was there. And apparently, they say it was a picture from a trail cam of Don Wells and Candace. And Candace was like holding Summer, and it looks like Summer's eyes were open. If that is in fact them, nobody's sure, but it was stated that it was them. I can send you an email with a screenshot of it. But it was Crime Stories Obsessed earlier, and she put it on pretty
You
much.
want me to believe somebody got a picture of a child being dumped in a well with her eyes open?
Listen, I'm just telling you what they were talking about in chat. That's
okay. I'm letting you talk. I'm just saying. Okay.
But I just want to say I love you, Queen. I gotta get to bed because my medicine's kicking in.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too, honey.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye, chat.
Right. Tell Sassy, go ahead. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hello. Sassy. Sassy. She can't hear. Oh. What? Hello. The word Sassy turned the mic off. What is really going on? Oh, Jesus. Sassy, turn your microphone on, please. Oh, my God. Anybody have anything else they'd like to say before I check out of here? This is just disturbing to me. Sassy. Well, if nobody else has anything to say, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just over all this. He said, she said, now involving children and interviewing children. I've had just about enough of this. This is old to me. This is old to me. And there needs to be an ending to all of this. Because this is out of control and it's like it's never going to end. All these people coming out talking, but there's nobody giving us any vital information to where the child can be located. And I'm over this. It's daunting and it's maddening. And it's just like no rhyme or reason to where this child is. And I hope EquiSearch comes up with something. But if not, we're back to the drawing board because right now it's 1 o'clock in the high 10, which is Tuesday. Tomorrow will mark 3 months to the date that this child was reported missing by these bio donors. So this is just ridiculous. Just utterly ridiculous. I don't know, Sunset. People won't hit the link to explain themselves. I don't want nobody trying to explain to me nothing in no text. That's what the panel is for you to get up and explain what you have to say. I don't understand how anybody can just type for hours. That's what the panel is for. And Sassy, I don't know what she's doing. Oh, well. Okay, Crystal. Okay, Echo Search had already left. They didn't find her. Okay, Rags. Thank you. Yeah, you don't have any business talking to children. I don't know how anybody thought that was okay, talking to a child. And I blame Allie because you shouldn't have allowed her to talk. And if you found out she talked, hey, take her phone away, take her privileges away. Because right now you're in the hot seat anyway with this mess with Summer and Candy and running the YouTubers repeating he said, she said. You all are a hot mess. Thank you, Simply. No, Jean, she didn't. She did not have a chance. Hello, everybody. Hello, Miss Standback. How are you? So if you want to hear the information pertaining to the text messages between Allie's daughter and this woman, person, whomever, you can start out and replay my video, go back to the beginning, and I will give you a little bit of what went on pertaining to the text messages. There might be a few things I may have left out because there was a lot, said in the text messages. But if you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. I thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and remove myself because there's no conversation. I don't know what's going on. Trail cam, supposedly Don and Candace dumping their baby. What about Smoke Woman? What you think of her? I don't know who that is. What is this about a Duck Dynasty? Come on now. Well, Rags, nobody hits the link. I'm just not going to sit here all night and read comments. I'm sorry. You keep asking the same questions over again, and nobody wants to respond.
I'm just getting up here to say hi to you. You seem down today, and nobody won't talk to you, and I don't know why.
I'm just tired. I need some rest, and I'm aggravated with this person talking to a child. I don't condone that.
They have no business talking to that kid. I can't believe the so-called grandmother let her talk. What was she thinking? It seems like Candace was more friends with the two kids, the two teenagers. I guess because she's a kid herself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about that trail cam thing. I was just going to mention that a lot of hunters, they have those when they're a deer hunter. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what they're talking about. I didn't hear anything about that. But I think a lot of people are just
somebody's saying it. Hold on. Kim is saying, Don said Duck Dynasty bought the red Subaru.
Yeah, okay.
Well, how did Duck Dynasty buy it when allegedly the girl is saying summer? Candace had it back in December.
Exactly. That's such BS. Everybody's just making up stories because they want some excitement. This case is getting people a lot of clicks and a lot of views. And they're coming up with these phony CPS reports and Duck Dynasty buying people. That doesn't even make sense.
Well, you see how they lied about the little girl saying she ran away to Candace's house, and the little girl wanted to clear it up that she didn't run away to her house.
I just feel like Candace was probably luring them, not luring them to do anything nefarious, except the things they shouldn't have been doing.
I love that word.
Drugs, you know.
Serious. Well, she was giving them drugs. She's a kid herself. That's why she
That's what
hanging
I'm.
with kids. Don't you find it funny? The little girl says, we were
Yeah,
all friends.
yeah, that's what I mean. Candace is a kid herself. She acts like she's, got Arrested Development. She reminds me of somebody I
They're
know
arrested
just like
development
that. She's more comfortable around
around children.
teenagers. Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
not good either for an adult woman.
It's not. It's not. It's
Because
not
what if you
normal. But
find out? Do you know when
I
I was
think
sitting
she's
there reading
slow,
that?
though,
Okay, she may be
Angie.
slow, but the first thing I was thinking of, what if we're also talking about a female predator? You do have them.
Oh, absolutely. I think she was trying to
She could
prey
have
on
been
age.
attracted. She could have been
Whether or
attracted
not
to these kids.
whether or not anything happened, I do think that was part of it, at least for her. Here's why. And this isn't a rumor. I did see it. She deleted it, but there for right maybe the first month or so after
Mm,
all this happened, when Summer
mm,
first went missing, she posted this weird TikTok video, and it was of herself in that red hoodie at this place. It looked like a cemetery. Anyway, she had posted it, and it was a love song in the background, and it was just her sitting there smoking, and ashes was falling all over herself.
mhm,
And people were saying it was something about missing you, so everybody was trying to figure out who she was missing.
mhm.
And people were saying that was probably H. And because that's my theory, I think her and H was doing something that day at the lake, and I think that Summer probably drowned because they were off doing God knows what, and
Yeah,
drugs and
sad.
drinking.
It's sad.
It
It's very sad.
is sad.
It's very sad. These people are very ill, man. They have. I'm telling you, no business with no children.
She's got some not just mental problems, like I think she was born that way. I know some people like
Hmm.
that. I'm from
Yeah.
Louisiana, and I know a lot of country people like that girl. Oof.
Are you there now?
I'm in Texas right now because of
Yes.
work,
Okay.
but
All right.
yeah, I'm from Louisiana.
Okay. S. Hagen, what do you have to say?
Hey, Queen.
Hey, baby.
Oh, this is just a mess. This is a crazy, crazy mess, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Second of all, this is not about summer at all. It's a crap. It's a SHIT show.
Hmm.
And third of all, it's a trail cam picture. It's all blue and blurry, and you can't see. You can make out figures and stuff, but you can't tell what it is. I've seen it. I've been trying to stay neutral on this whole thing
Hmm.
because it's not about all the crap that they're presenting. It's where is summer. This is just craziness at its best.
So the trail. So explain to me what you mean by a trail camera. It's on a tree. It's mounted on a tree.
Okay, a trail
Trail.
camera. Yeah, okay. It goes on a tree and there's a strap. My husband's a hunter.
Okay.
And it takes pictures of, like, if it's motion detected, and an animal walks across the motion sensor and it takes a picture.
Okay.
Okay, at best it looks like it's woods by the side of a road, and it looks like possibly there's some figures leaning over something. Now, I looked up. It could be
Now say that again. Now
they
tell me
said
again.
it could be an oil well.
Where's
From
the
what
camera mounted? Where is the camera mounted?
on a tree or a stump or something. I can't see what the camera's mounted on,
Okay.
but it has
But
to be
do
mounted on something.
but do you know where, like, as
Um,
far as in the area, like how close to their house, for example? I don't,
they keep saying
whose
within
trail?
11.7 miles, but I don't understand how they were
11.7
getting the
miles.
mileage either.
That's a little ways off. 11.7 miles.
Something else that's weird. I
Yeah, and
know.
I was trying to figure out where they came up
Sorry.
with that because I don't know. I've been
Who is
trying
the
to
information?
debunk that,
Who
but the
is
thing is
giving
that
you this
it's a
information?
blurry blue picture.
Megan, who is
It
giving
was
the information?
Crime Stories Obsessed,
Mhm.
and
And
no
where she get it
thanks.
from? And where she get it from? Where he get it from?
I don't know. She said that someone sent it to her. The crimes obsessed, or the it was an English woman.
and she
You
had
know, she
no
always
thanks with her.
somebody just doing something like that to drop a doll down a well, make a tent. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. I don't know.
But here's the thing: if you look up an oil well or a natural gas well, there's a pipe there. It's
Okay,
not big
Darren.
enough to put a child in.
Oh Lord, I just can't. It just don't stop. I've never seen nothing
I
like
just
this.
don't. It doesn't stop the craziness, and I'm the type of person, I sit there and I try to debunk all this because I'm like,
Not the
where's that
Tiger
baby?
King, the Lion King. Lying, you get it?
Yes,
Jennifer, you're funny.
yes.
That's a good one. Somebody said you can't tell
I
who
am
it
a
was.
mom, okay?
Okay,
My
thanks.
I
dog went
mean,
missing, and 10 hours later, I had her in my possession because I looked until there was no place else to look. I don't understand how you can lose a 5-year-old and
Okay,
not
Darren.
go look for her. This baby did not even
This
start
is the
kindergarten
same
yet.
stuff that they did out west with Cal City. You're showing us you were never invested in the first place. You're talking. These people over
Yeah,
here talking. Cal City ain't talking. Don't you see? But none of them are
yeah,
doing anything pertaining to finding the child or bringing you something conducive to the child about the child.
yeah. And that's what bothers me about the Cal City situation. They're
Mm.
not talking, and I'm afraid they'll never find them babies.
Well, I think they've been gone a long time. That's why you ain't gonna find them. If we are to
Oh, I
believe this
know. And
here,
it's just sad.
some
They
type
were
of
3 and 4
information.
years old.
Well, if they've got some information that it could be back a year from the time this story started, that's dire.
Yeah. Yes.
Somebody said it was a
These
source
kids
involved
going missing,
in a post.
I don't get it.
Somebody saying it's that the source involved is close to Ellie, supposedly. Mm.
Yeah, but my question is, why do they keep running their lips? Because it gets quiet for a minute? I mean, that's the
I
only
mean,
thing
because
we
they're
see.
bored.
And if
They're
anyone
bored.
talks, it's all
They're
about
drug
money and
heads with
fame.
no life. They're bored. That's it. That's the only reason. This is exciting. This is the most excitement they have ever
Yeah,
had or
you're giving
ever
me
will
a picture. You're
have
giving
in
me
their
something
life.
I've never had, which is to be known for something. A lot of
Somebody.
people like that.
Exactly.
Nobody's paying attention to me.
Well,
I'm
I
known
have
for
a
being
message for Miss
bored.
Allie and her mother because if they
Okay.
keep running their lips, Department of Social Services is going to come in and take her kids too.
Well, that's on her.
Oh, I know, but you know what?
That's what she
John and
wants.
Candace ran their lip about their missing kid and what happened to that. Look, they even let people in their house like idiots.
It's obviously what they want. That's what they want.
Apparently, they don't have brains because then no one in their right mind would have let anyone in their house looking like that.
Oh, Allie ain't gonna let them in the house. She's gonna serve them Mountain Dew on the porch.
Yeah, and not even in proper cups. Come on now. They had coffee mugs.
Hot Mountain Dew. Yum.
Yeah, with no ice. If I'm gonna serve if I'm gonna use some coffee mugs, there's gonna be some coffee up in it.
Thank you, Winnie. Thank you all so much for the Cash App donations. Thank you, Desiree, Winnie, Jeanette. Thank you all so much. I'm tired of these people. Pink balloons. Thank you. Pink image.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I keep telling my
The image
husband. I'm
looks
like,
so
you know
fake.
what? If
Don't look
everyone
at it,
would,
Queen.
if
He said,
every,
don't look at
if if everyone would stop letting these people talk, they'd go away.
it. I don't know.
That's just
I don't
my
know if they'll
theory
go
on the
away.
subject.
I don't even know if they'll go away, tell you the truth.
Yeah, but if they don't have a platform to talk on,
They'll just make their own YouTube channel. They probably will after all of this is resolved in whatever way it ends
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
Being a
yeah, but
My life
everyone has
documentary or
told
something.
Dawn that, and he won't do it. I guess he's too
My life
lazy.
with Summer. They're probably looking for a book. Yeah.
Well,
They're
with a
looking for
couple
a book.
YouTubers, with Don, he sits there and it's all about money, fame, movie deals, all that. So that's why I'm like, it's got to be about clout and money.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah.
to pay a $600 car note.
I tell you what, let me pay a $600 car note. I tell you what, it won't be no Subaru. I bet you that. It won't be no
My house
Subaru.
payment is a little over $600 a month.
Ain't no way I'm getting ready to give you $600 for no Subaru.
No, not for $600 a month.
Even though if it might be a new car, but I still think 600 is too much. Unless, as somebody said, he's including the car, the insurance. You still talking about a half the amount of a month, even for the note, because you already know the note is still going to be a little more than the insurance.
But can you imagine
Exactly.
what his credit is, though? Probably a lot of that is because he's got bad credit.
Uh-huh.
And for those of you saying 77,000, that's not
Okay,
good
Dakota
enough.
Ray, we have heard you that the car is paid off, but we're telling you out his own mouth, he said he pays a car note. What is the problem?
Yeah, he said that's why he was
Why the hell
driving
would
it
I want
because
to
he
lie about
pays
paying a
for it.
car note? If I didn't have a car note, I'm not going to say I owe one. Why would I
Exactly.
tell people I owe a car note if I don't? Even though I don't believe you have to stuff to come out of his mouth, but I just can't see somebody lying about paying a car note. Jesus Christ.
He said that's why he was
Exactly. I
driving
went
it.
to the Ford place and they offered me a truck for $400 a month. And I mean, it was a brand new, nice 4-door F-150.
I don't know, Debbie, about GoFundMe. I heard people say they had a GoFundMe.
They got stimulus money last year. They got stimulus money this year, and
Right.
everybody
And even with
with
stimulus
kids
checks
is
per
getting
child,
$300
still
per
ain't gonna pay
child.
off. It still ain't gonna pay for no new truck. I tell you that now. You know they talking
No.
about.
No, I'm just saying that's where they're getting their drug money and probably what they're living off of.
Well, there's proof it's paid off. Well, why don't you jump up here and show it to us on the screen?
Well, if it's paid off, maybe they need to sell it, fix up their house, and go find a more expensive
We're just
four-wheel
we're
drive
just we're just
vehicle.
repeating. We're just repeating. You're repeating about what you heard, and we're repeating something that's old that came out of Don Wells' mouth.
Yes.
And if the car is paid off, then it would come up in his name because you'd have the
Yeah.
title. But I don't know what I'm talking about because I guess I ain't never owned a damn car before.
I don't even know what is the point. Like, why it even matters? I don't get it.
Yeah,
You
why you want
know,
to argue with the queen about Donald paying a $600 note versus he owns the car?
he said he
Because
did.
either
That's why he was driving
way,
it.
because either way, people still gonna look at you like you're a fool, whether you pay cash for a car and live the way you live versus you paying a big note and live the way you live. Did y'all follow
Exactly.
that?
It's still you paying for it, so it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Yeah, but how is your car nicer than your house?
A lot of people do that. A lot of people. I used to have an aunt. Well, I mean, I still have the aunt, but she's still alive. But she had a nice car. She'd have nice drapes. She'd go to, J.C.
Mhm.
Penney or wherever, spend all her money on that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
but wouldn't have groceries for her
right.
kids.
And I know people will do that. They'll have
They
something
do.
really, really nice versus something
A
really,
lot
really.
of a lot of poor people do that because they can't ever buy a house. That's as high in life they're gonna get is being able to afford a car. And it's just a status thing for them. That's how my aunt was. That's just their mentality.
Shit, I says Don makes a good wage. They're not as poor as they look. They just choose to spend their money on other things. Yes, I believe that
Yeah,
too.
I agree with that. Drywalling, they make decent money. If that's his career, he's making decent money, and 9 times out of 10, he's probably getting paid cash. So he probably ain't even getting taxed on it.
But I think it's sad that that child is talking about these people in a way a child shouldn't be talking about adults doing drugs and
Yeah, she
him
should
leaving for
know all
2 days.
that.
There's no way a child should be talking about that.
I agree
Well,
with
I
you.
don't even understand why Allie was letting her kids go to the up
Look, yo,
on Finn Hill Road.
Those kids look like they run alley. You couldn't tell by the way Hunter was talking to his mama that day. Chris was there. He he seemed like the adult, and she would put her head down when he would look at her certain ways. Like
Mhm.
she was intimidated by him. So
Well,
I don't feel like she wears the pants in that house.
My child is 15 years old, and let me tell you, I know where she is when she's there. I know everything
But
because
you
in
ain't
these
sitting
days
on a
you have
porch
to be
serving
like
people
that.
hot Mountain Dew, baby.
No, no, no. You're gonna come into my dining
healthy.
room or my living room and have a nice cold glass of some sweet tea. I live in North
Exactly.
Carolina.
Exactly.
And we even might have some cookies or muffins or
Would you get on an interview for you all of YouTube with your belly hanging out? No.
no, no, no.
Okay.
I quit wearing revealing clothes when I became a mom.
Well, you can wear revealing if you got the body for it,
Hello,
but
Josie. This is
And
a
I'm certainly not going to get on a public forum with my belly
I ain't
hanging
even
out
showing
with
my
a
face
tube
right now
top.
because I don't wear makeup at midnight,
oh
Neither do I.
let
well.
alone
I
And
with
would
I'm
have
in
titties
my
hanging out.
PJs
I
because
wouldn't have
it's
it on at
almost,
midnight either if I wasn't on this YouTube channel.
That's how you gonna get famous, though. You gonna get that part because of this channel.
Yeah, let me share that with your chat. I sent my photo and information in to a casting company. They will be filming a movie in Knoxville for about a month. So we will wait. I will wait and see what happens. But whatever role I get, if they are kind enough to give me anything, I will gladly accept. So pray for the queen.
Hey, do you have a website, Ange?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. For
I need
what?
to make you a what to make you a personal, like a business portfolio page.
Girl,
Just take
please.
pictures.
So I
No,
can
I'm
have some
serious.
stalkers. I now tried that.
No, no, no,
Mm-mm.
no, no, not to give to strangers, but to
Mhm.
people that you're auditioning for. I'm serious.
Oh, website for that. Okay, I see what you're saying. I was gonna say some because it's a
I'm
sick folk out here.
serious. I'll help you build it. I'm
Woo,
serious.
very sick.
You could wear no, I'm serious. You could put yourself in a bunch of different outfits, pictures like
Oh
that.
yeah, yes,
But you could even do some little short video clips of yourself,
yeah,
acting out a part.
yeah, little
It would be
shorts.
a
Yeah.
good a good business portfolio for
Have
you.
you ever heard the poem Invictus?
Yeah, I think I have.
Anybody in
It's
the
been a
chat
long
heard
time
of
though.
Invictus?
no, I haven't.
Would you like to hear it?
Of
Yes.
course. Let's hear it.
Okay. God, I hope I can remember it on the live and forget the words. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms the horrors of the shade, but yet the menace of the years find and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishments to scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Invictus.
I'm gonna do that finger snap thing, at those poetry
Yeah,
places.
I know.
Can you hear?
I learned that poem in the eighth grade. I was in my
That's
principal's
beautiful.
poetry class, and he taught us that. And this man used to use the biggest words, and one of his favorite words was behoove. He'd always say, "It would behoove you to learn
No,
these by the
don't talk
certain day."
about
We were
hooves
like,
again.
what?
Remember last night?
We were like, we're just
Remember
13
last
years
night?
old. We don't even know what behoove means.
He was
But
talking
yeah,
about cleaned his feet.
he taught us that poem. I can't believe I can still remember it. That's
That's
40
beautiful.
something years ago. I was taught that poem.
I have heard that before. It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
Yes, it's very fancy.
My
Sounds
favorite
like
one is
something
called
sounds like something out of a British story.
It Does. My favorite one is called Desiderata. It was supposedly some
Mm,
poem they found in the back of a church somewhere. It has a really cool history.
okay.
Hey,
No
did you
detective.
ever hear about I'm not gonna recite it. I don't know it. It's long.
Oh, okay.
Look it up though. You should look it up. It's beautiful. It has a lot of I it'll just uplift you when you're feeling bad. It's that kind of poem. It's not one of
Oh, so
those,
Debbie knows that poem. She says, I love that one. Or was she talking about the poem? Are you talking about the one poem that Daphne's speaking of?
Yeah, it's called Desiderata. Look it up. It'll
Okay.
make you feel better on some of your bad days. Hey, did you ever know about how Oprah got the part for Color Purple? Oh, she said I think she was telling this to Hoda Kotb.
Mm-hmm.
She 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 auditioned for it,
Mm-hmm.
for her role, Sophia, and she she didn't hear back for like a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
And so she got so down and depressed, and she went to this weight loss camp because she thought that's why she didn't get it, the part. And she said she was at that camp, and they called her, the producer called her, someone, whoever calls, makes the calls,
Mm-hmm.
and they asked her, what she was doing, and she told them she was at a fat farm. And they said, "What are you talking about? You better get out of there," to let her know she
Yeah,
got the
yeah.
part.
Well, they should have called her to let her know, hey, we already chose you. We chose you for the role.
Yeah, that was so cool.
Mm,
I thought
mm,
that was
mm.
funny. She said she spent,
Queen,
a
can you
lot of
put some
time
Edgar
praying on
Allan
it.
Poe? Oh my God, I love poems. That's Edgar is very deep.
And dark.
Yeah, very dark. Yes, I think that's the word I was looking for. Dark. Yeah. I don't know any of his poems by heart. That was the only poem I ever learned by heart. So I don't know. Poem nights. Wow. Interesting. I did put up a suggestion for a movie of the week, Malignant. Check it out. It's on the community board. For those of you who like scary movies, thrillers, you all know I'm a thriller mystery fan. So I'm going to always bring you something that'll spook you a little bit.
Well, I'm fixing to get off of here, but if you decide to do your little website, let me know. I'll help you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. That's
All right.
Daphne.
Good night.
Be careful. All right. Good night, babe. All righty. Well, I love Annabelle Lee. Okay. Well, what can we say about this shenanigans going on about this child? Just nonstop. Lord have mercy. I'm not going to hold you all. I'm at 2 hours. Oh, Jessica, you watching it now? Okay. What are you watching it on, Jessica? Because I need to know which network you're watching it on. Oh, anytime, Bridget. Jessica, what network are you watching it on? Because I need to find it. Well, she's not answering. Oh, God. Hello. Oh, you're trying to find it. You must be watching it on your phone. I gotta watch it on a bigger screen, honey. My eyes, man. I got to see everything. Let's get she's still looking. Well, I thank you all for joining me. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. I thank you all so much. Okay, you watch it on TV, but how are you watching it on the TV, honey? What app are you watching it on? You don't know. Well, don't worry about it. I'll just try to find it. Well, I thank you all for joining me. I was just frustrated tonight with this storyline because it's just baffling to me that this keeps going on and on and on about this child, and nobody will tell us where she is. We believe these parents are involved, and all they're doing is playing pranks. And now we got children coming forward, repeating grown folks' business and allegations of this and that. And it's just outrageous at this point. And just from the stuff that girl said in that text, those text messages, it's horrific to hear a child say she's been given drugs, alcohol, a grown man bathing with a 5-year-old, children not taking baths, sewer water, sleeping on a mattress in a truck, the Candy picking up a strange man at the gas station, bringing him back, men sleeping in sheds, just nonstop buffoonery and things a child should not be, one, subjected to, viewing, hearing, or repeating. This child is talking as if she's a grown woman, and I have a problem with that. I have a major problem with that. Bridget talking about rubbish of a pig. Okay. I have a problem with that. This child is no longer in a child's place. And you didn't have any business talking to her. And Allie, you're wrong to let somebody talk to her. Because this case is already out of control. When you first came forward with allegations about Summer and Candy, and then the father kept going on and on with stuff and playing games now, reindeer games, H being interviewed. Now here comes his sister. And it's not Al said. Why didn't the sister talk to Chris at the same time that her brother talked? What's the difference? Okay, cinema. Okay, I'll write that down. Thank you, honey. Why didn't he talk to her then? He didn't think to ask her anything, what she saw. What was her relationship with Candy? You see, everybody's doing all this talking and interviewing, but the main thing is the child missing Summer and the fact that these parents are neglectful and they didn't have any business raising these kids. They don't need to have children. They don't need to procreate. All of them need to be snipped downstairs ASAP. Because all these parents are neglectful and or abusers or all of the above. So all this talking and running around in circles, singing kumbaya in circles, these people are unfit. And that should have been seen sitting at the table with Allie. What woman would sit there half naked with a man filming her and another man interviewing her son? Who does that? Now, months later, here comes your daughter talking to a woman that you didn't want to talk to yourself, spilling the tea. So I guess they'll be talking again. We can look forward to that content. This is sad to me. It's very sad. And it's disrespectful to the spirit because these are children. And these people didn't have any respect for their own damn kids. And now here you come talking to them like they're damn grown and they're not. It's the reason why they're wayward, because nobody's giving them instruction to stay in a child's place. They have no guidance by the people who's supposed to be rearing them. And because some child is missing out of a holler, everybody thinks it's okay now to just run up in children's faces, interviewing them. You all aren't teaching these kids a damn thing. Now, what are the children going to gain from talking about Summer? One thing I don't understand about that girl's comment is, I'm talking because I don't want nobody to think I had something to do with the daughter. Well, first of all, like I said in the beginning of my live, I didn't even know who you were. So why would I think you had something to do with a little girl missing when we didn't even know who you were? That's a very odd comment. Very odd comment. Well, they don't have any consistency here, and there are no boundaries. Yes, shame on the adults. And I'm trying to figure out why is this child saying she didn't want to be blamed for having something to do with Summer. Your name's never been mentioned, and I've never heard your name. So why would you be involved in having Summer? See, this is why I keep telling you all to read between the lines. There's something off. There is something off. There's something very wrong here. Something's very wrong here. This is some sick mess. Very sick mess. Thank you, Angela. Well, I'm not going to hold you all. I'm already a little over 2 hours. I'm just afraid to even see what's going to happen. We're not even at Wednesday yet. And already we got people talking to children. What y'all going to do next? Go find the Wells kids? That's what y'all going to do? Let me turn my damn camera on. Get out of here. What you gonna do now? You gonna go look for the Wells kids so you can find them? You interview them? What you gonna do next? For your likes and views. You gonna try to find out where the Wells children, where they're located? What you gonna do? Camp outside? Hide in your car? Follow the school? So you get an interview with a kid? How that's gonna look? You trailing in behind little boys. Wouldn't be a good look. Excuse me, may I help you? Oh, I work for the Daily Mail. I work for the Knox News. I work for the you gonna be lying? And leave them kids alone. You just some self-respect about yourself. Leave the kids alone. Let a child stay in a child's place. Because it's obvious that both sets of children, Allie Mulani's children, Candace and Donald Wells' children, have not had the opportunity to be children and stay in a child's place. So you bobbleheads need to stay in your damn lane and leave these kids alone. Talk to the boys. I'm sure they do want to talk to the boys. We all want to hear what the boys have to say. Of course we do. We're curious, of course. But there's a time and a place for everything. There's a time and a place for everything. And a child needs to stay in a child's place. Because, really, no one sane would allow you to talk to children in these type of situations just because they're fragile and they're young. It would be years before somebody would say it'd be okay to let a child tell his or her story of what happened when they lived with their parents, if indeed the parents mistreated them. This wouldn't be the time for a child to tell such things. So that's why these people, their spirits aren't right. Sick. I thank you all for joining me. I'll come back with more commentary when I get to said information. You all stay safe out there. God bless all of you. Have a safe week. We will see what else jumps out of the bag, because I'm sure some more clowns will jump out of the clown car. At this point, the clown car is full. And I don't think there are any more clowns that can fit in there. But because you are a clown, you're going to find your way to fit in there, squeeze your tail in there, and then you're going to, voila, jump out and be a YouTube story. Thank you all for joining me. Pray for the children. Pray for Summer, her brothers, Cal City brothers. Tashina Kyle, missing out of Knoxville, Tennessee, 27. Chadwick Carr, 32, missing from the foundation, Clinton, Tennessee. Mindy Lois, the proprietor, make her stand account for the disappearance of Chadwick Carr. Thank you all for joining me. God bless all of you. Stay safe. This is Everyday Shenanigans. Bye. And thank you all who came up on the panel. I appreciate that. And thank you all new subscribers. Mr. AB, thank you all so much. God bless all of you. A 99, I don't know if the Subaru's the clown car. What I'd like to see is what Allie's driving. Honey, that girl needs an F-150. I said that. Love you. Y'all a mess. Thank you all, honey. God bless you.